Quite often I get to thinking how as kids we got by. Like at Christmas time at our house, we couldn't even afford a fire. But we made do with what we had back then when I was young. Dad used to suck a peppermint and we'd all sit around his tongue.
Hey guys, Jonah here, and we're back with day 23. We have a little helper here. How long Dutch, my boy, is going to stay around, I don't know. Hey big boy, you all right? He's very disinterested with the wonderful, well actually he's kind of looking at it, isn't he? The Beer52 box of doom. Only 2 more to go. Including today. Right, come on, boy. How are we going to get this bad boy out? With you in the way. Oh, shit. Right. There we go. Something like that. And hey, Dutch, what's this? What do you make of this bad boy? Hey? What do you reckon? Yeah, good. Don't know. Want to have a sniff? He says it's okay, which is cool, and it's got, wow, it's got a picture of a cow on the front, which is kind of crazy. 5.7 IPA, cow IPA. That says sunny disposition, and I guess that is whatever the beer is, which says something Bryggeri, Hyllie Bryggeri on a daily. Yeah, Hyllie Brewery, Sweden. I'm from Sweden. There we go. Hyllie Bryggeri, Haile Selassie. Indeed, sunny disposition. And this apparently is valid until, if you look down here, down here, October 2023. But that, I think that is probably one of the nicest cans I've seen in a long, long time. And it's a 440 can. There, the eyes kind of follow you around the room, don't they? What do you think, dude? You know, not interested. You know what? As soon as he hears the hissing noise, he might run away, but we'll see. Let's do a bit of pressure testing. It was okay, which is cool. Now, I know for a fact that this bad boy, there's no way this bad boy is going to fit in here. It might fit in 2, but we'll see what we get. So, reasonably fizzy. And we will see what we get up to. Yeah, this is going to form a reasonable head. Something along those lines. Hey, Dutch, what do you reckon? Dutch, look over here, dude. What about that? Trying to get him in the shot for the. Let's have a look. So if I put that way over there and that there, and then sort of grin and hope, and he's not looking this way at all. Anyway, never mind. So we have 1.5 fingers head. Lovely, lovely colour. The faintest of faint haziness to it. It doesn't actually say. All it says is IPA. It doesn't say any more than that. Whoop. So I get whipped with a tail in the face. Let's put that up there. Okay, dude. You go and do your own thing. Cool. That cow is kind of balanced over there. Right, let's go in for some more slightly citrus. Smells quite dry actually, which is a good sign. Have a quick look. It doesn't say anything about the hops at all. Swedish beer. I'll drink to that. Guys, 'tis the night before Christmas Eve, and all through the house, we're drinking beer. And it's Friday, which means the majority of you are now not working until after Christmas. So cheers, Christmas begins here, doesn't it? Oh, oh, okay. Quite dry. It's not bitter, not sharp, but it has quite a bit of residual sweetness, which is good. So this one's a quite sweet beer. And I wouldn't exactly call it a hazy, but it does have some juicy type qualities, but it also has some tropical or maybe semi-tropical kind of stuff. So I'm a bit, I don't know, maybe it's got a touch of Simcoe in it because it has got that kind of that orangey type thing, but also it's got that kind of juicy pineapple-y kind of thing going on too. But it's more along the peach line, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got Citra in here. I wouldn't actually be surprised if there's some sort of Cascade or Centennial or something along those lines too. Maybe I'd go with Centennial. But yeah, not really an idea. But this is a really, really nice beer. I'm liking that. I'm liking the cow on there. I'm trying to work out, does it have lactose in it? Purely because, let me see if you guys get you to do some work for me today. When we zoom in, can you see the ingredients list? Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Ah, yes. So, where are we? Ingredients. I'm trying to find the English version. Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. That's all it says. Doesn't say it's got lactose in. But a tiny bit of haze might be coming from the wheat. But weirdly, that means it should be balanced as well. And I'd say this is more along the lines of a kind of sweet beer than a dry beer. We'll see what we get from the second filling. But there's some lovely taste going on there. It does have that juiciness. So Simcoe, Citra, I would say, and maybe some Centennial or something along those lines. And something is leaving it quite sweet. And at 5.7, we are on, well, what I would call the upper reaches of a kind of normal standard IPA beer. You know, you're not looking at doubles until you get sort of 6.5%, 7%. Right, there is the second pour. I'm liking the fact that we are definitely into full 40 territory. You get a larger can, you get a stronger ABV, you know it's going to be a good evening. There we go. Definitely Two Fingers Head. Lovely, lovely, fluffy white bubbles, which is always nice. Perhaps slightly more hazy on this second glass, although I wouldn't call it necessarily a hazy IPA. I mean, I can definitely still see things through there, and it's not like a glass of juice, hop juice, as perhaps we'd call it. But I would say it's not a West Coast style IPA either. Very interesting, nice balance. All about balance, isn't it? and it's super smooth. I mean, there's a little bit more hop bitterness, maybe because of the residue in the second glass, but this is not an incredibly hop forward beer. It's nicely subdued. And it's weird because beers that are stronger in the American style kind of often work better, both in a hazy and a West Coast style. So whether it's a dry beer or a really hazy beer, 6% around there is a kind of sweet spot for me, really. But this has got quite a nice dry finish. There's enough juiciness in there that it kind of clears your palate a little bit, but not fully. That makes sense. And the alcohol is reasonably well hidden. If you said this was a 4% or 5%, yeah, I'd agree with you. Equally, if you said it was a 6%, I'd be like, yeah, okay. It is not an overwhelming beer, put it that way. Oh, lovely, lovely beer. You might have heard, but we're having cats dive bombing us now as my pal Dutch exited stage left. He's a professional. He knows when to go to the intermission, shall we say. Guys, it's been really nice talking to you today. Hopefully you can hear that my voice is actually getting better. There's only one day to go for the reviews. Saying that, I still do have a cough, but my senses are resurrecting from the ashes. Guys, this has been Unclejona. If you'd like this video, please consider subscribing down below. Definitely click like if you'd like this video. If you haven't liked this video, thank you. He says coughing. If you've liked this video, brilliant. If you haven't liked this video, thank you for putting up with me for the last 10 minutes. And we'll see you hopefully real soon for another beer review. Take care.